everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have this baby dress for you. It is a size 1 to 3 months. I hope you like it. I'll also be teaching you how to do the black. This is the black dress. It's a size 12 months. If you want to get started, you can go watch the Crochet Granny Dress. I have the same top. It is the same top with a 3-way yarn. Can get started. I will teach you how to do the skirt and how I'll attach the granny squares. Let's get started. Okay guys, to make the granny squares I use embroidery floss or size 1-way yarn or thread. This is what I use to make the grannies. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using this. It's a size 1. And for the needles, I'm going to be using for the top, 1.5 millimeter crochet hook. And for the skirt, I'm going to use a 2.25 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, to begin, we're going to start making 104 chains. Okay, I have my 104 chains. We close it, this slip stitch, and I'm going to start my first double crochet. And I do 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. That counts as a double crochet. And the next stitch, we're going to do 1 double crochet. Next, it will be over here. Sorry. And another double crochet in the next stitch, and we have our first granny. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and we'll repeat the same thing. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and 1 double crochet. And that's our sequence for this row all the way around. Okay, I finished my work and I have 26 granny stitches. I call these the grannies. So I have 26 of these. I started my first double crochet. I did 3 chains, chain 1, going to the next one. And we do another granny. And we do the same thing again until we have 3 rows of granny stitches. Okay, I have my 3 rows. Put my work flat like this, and I'm right here. I'm going to attach my yarn. I'm going to do 2 chains. I'm going to do a granny stitch in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1, granny. And we continue like this, so we have 11 granny stitches. Okay, I'm finishing up. This is my 11. And the next, I'm going to do a double crochet. Turn your work. Chain 2. Turn your work. And we do the same thing we just did. And now we're going to have 10 granny stitches. Okay, I'm finishing up. I'm going to do a double crochet, no chain. Turn your work, do 2 chains, 1, 2, and again. Now we're going to have 9 granny stitches. Okay, I have my 9 grannies. I'm going to do a double crochet right here. This is how the front looks. I want to show you the same thing I did in the front, you're going to do in the back. And you're going to have 1 granny stitch on one side and 1 on the other. I already started doing the back, and I have the 11 grannies in the back and in the front. Now I'm going to do my strap. I do 2 chains, 1, 2, turn your work, turn your work in your first granny, you skip over here, go over here, 3 double crochets, 1 chain, another double crochet, another granny, okay, I have 2. Now over here we're going to do a double crochet, no chains, chain 3, 1 granny stitch in the next, chain 1 and a double crochet, and I have 1. Now 2 chains, turn your work, right here I'm going to do 3 double crochets. The 2 chains don't count as a granny stitch, so you must do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and we're going to do 4 double crochets over here, my first granny, and a double crochet is going to count as the 2 chain. Chain 3. Every time I do 1 granny, I'm going to do 3 chains on the edge, 1 granny stitch, chain 1, and double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, another granny stitch, 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 4 double crochets, okay, we're going to continue doing the same thing until we have 7 rows. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more, okay? Okay, I have my 7 rows on the strap. I'm going to cut our yarn. I'm going to start our next strap on the right side. And we're going to do the same thing I did over here, we're going to do over here. I'm just going to show you the beginning. This is my work. I'm going to attach my yarn right here. 2 chains, granny stitch, chain 1, no chain, double crochet, turn your work, you do 3 chains, turn your work, you're going to do 1 granny stitch, chain 1, and a double crochet, and we continue like that till we have 7 rows. Okay, I finished my strap. I cut my yarn. Guys, the same thing I just did on the front, we're going to do in the back. And this is how it's going to look. It's very simple to do the edge. You just do a single crochet. To do the edge, I like to do it on the reverse. It's up to you. You can do the front if you want. And I do like this. Single crochet, 3 chains, 2, 3, slip stitch on the single crochet, and slip stitch, and single crochet again. When we get over here, we're going to do in the middle of the stitch, we're going to do a single crochet, 3 chains, slip stitch, and single crochet in the next double crochet. Over here, when you get to the double crochet, you're going to do only 2 stitches in there. 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, and slip stitch again, and single crochet. And that's how you get the edge. And you will do it all the way around, in the strap, in the front, and the back. And now we're going to show you how to do the increase for the skirt. Okay, to start the skirt, we're going to attach our yarn. Chain 1, 2, 3, that counts as a double crochet. Another double crochet, another granny. Hold on. Chain 1, and another granny in the same stitch, and that will be our increase for this row. Chain 1, and the next one, 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochets. And that will be the increase row. And I forgot to tell you to change your needle on the skirt. You'll be using a 2.25, and you will do this all the way around. Okay, I will be showing you like this to make it easy for me. Once you have your increase row, I did 3 chains. In the next stitch, we're going to do a granny stitch, chain 1, in between the increases, another granny, chain 1, another granny stitch in the next space, and you will do this for 3 rows. You're gonna have 1 granny stitch in each space. Okay, this is how the skirt is looking. We got the increase row. Now they have 1, 2, 3 rows of 1 granny in each stitch. Now we're going to do something different. We're going to do 1 increase, right here, chain 1, 3 double crochets, and in this row I will need to have only 2 of these, 2 increases. I would suggest you could put 1 on the one side and 1 on the other side. Okay, so you will not notice it as much. And then in the work after that, just 1 granny stitch in each space. And that's how you will work this round. Okay, only 2 increases. Okay, I finished my 2 increases. I have 1 and 1 on one side. After that, you will just go 1 granny stitch in each stitch. For the skirt in total, I did 10 rows. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can do the other 5. And for the joining of the granny, I did the join as you go method. It works pretty nice and easy. For the ones that don't know how to do that, I will show you really quick. Okay, this is my granny square. I have 1, 2, 3 granny stitches. I'm going to attach my yarn with the main color using the 2.25. I'm going to start right here in the corner. 1, 2, 3. 3 chains is a double crochet. I'm going to do a granny stitch, chain 1, chain 1, continue like that till you get to the corner. Okay, I have my 2 chains right here. I'm going to connect anywhere on the skirt. I'm going to attach with a slip stitch. I'm going to do 2 chains, and in the same, I'm going to do 3 grannies. I mean a granny stitch, 2, 3, chain 1. We're going to go into the next, and we're going to slip stitch, chain 1, and we're going to go right here doing a granny stitch, three double crochets, chain 1, going to the next space, be right here, another slip stitch, chain 1, and we're going to the next space, doing 3 double crochets, chain 1 into the next space with slip stitch, chain 1, and you connect into the next. I hope you can see this clear. Chain 1 and you connect in the next one with a slip stitch and chain 1, and you drop and you do another granny stitch till you get to the corner. That's when you're going to do 2 chains, chain 1, in your dress you will fit 8 granny squares. I'm in my corner. I'm going to do 2 chains, in the next space and do a slip stitch, 1, 2 chains, and you go down in the same, 1, 2, 3, and right here. That's how it's looking. You see? And over here, we're going to go down here, chain 1, and you do your grannies all the way down till you get to the corner. Okay, this is how it looks. When you get here, you're going to do 2 chains. You grab the next granny and you will do the same thing, connect it the same way. You will connect your next granny. So you will grab right here and do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and turn your work like this. This is the back. You will slip stitch, chain 1, and you go into the next space, and that's how I join. It's so easy. If it's not clear for you, there's a lot of tutorials showing you how to do this method. Chain 1 and slip stitch, chain 1, and that's how you connect. It's very easy. Sorry, it's hard to do it in the camera. Okay, slip stitch, chain 1. I don't know if you get it. There you go, that's how you do it. The same thing I did over here, you will do on the other side. Okay, I just want to show you for the straps. Remember, I did 7 rows in the front. For the back, I did 6 rows, but if you want to do 7 rows, it's up to you. And this is how your dress will look like. I hope you like it. Give it a like, subscribe. And now I'm going to teach you how to do the 12-month. It's very easy. Okay guys, for the black dress, I use a number 3 weight yarn. This is 100% cotton. The tutorial is already available for the top. I will just show you what I did on the skirt. So let's get started. I have my top here. I'm going to do the increase row. attach my yarn. Let's move over here. I'm going to do one granny stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 2 double crochet. I'm using the 3.5 millimeter for the skirt, and for the top I use a 2.5 millimeter. Okay, this is just a little different. This I will have one granny stitch on one side and one on the other, and the rest is going to be increase. So I have three double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochets, chain 1, and another increase, okay, like this. And when you get to the other side, you're going to do one granny square in that space, and that will be the only difference. Just want to show you how it looks. Okay, I have one granny increase all the way around, and then I have the other granny, and that will give you the 4 spaces that you need for the 8 granny squares that you need to put. So you need 54 spaces. For the granny square, I will download the video for you so you can do the flower, or if you want, you can just do a simple granny square, whatever you prefer. I hope you like this video, and I will hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye. Sorry guys, I'm back. I forgot to tell you how many rows I did for the skirt. I did 18 rows before I attach my granny. That's all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next time.